Advent calendars have become big business. Long gone are the days where you could just run into the store right at the supermarket checkout and find the little chocolate square ones for $1. These are a big deal. But the good thing is they're not just for people that celebrate Advent anymore. You could celebrate anything in the month of December, or celebrate nothing at all except the fact that it's December, and find something that you're going to enjoy opening up every day. We decided to put together a list of some of our favorite Advent calendars being offered this year, and you'll have to let us know in the comments if any of these are ones that would make your top Advent calendar choice. We're going to start with a calendar that works for even the littlest kids. Now remember, this was recommended for ages 3 and up, so if you do have a little one under the age of 3, the pieces are a little bit on the small side, and I'm going to recommend that you store the calendar up higher on a shelf and make sure that you're supervising your little one when you're doing your countdown. The pieces in here are all wood. The tree itself is wood, there's a little wooden storage box at the bottom, and all of the calendar ornaments are wooden with a magnetic back. That's why this calendar is perfect for tiny fingers. They can choose the ornament that they want and just stick it on the tree. So instead of having something complicated like Legos or things that have to be built, they even have Advent calendars that are science experiments. This is something that your toddler can do. And it's a great way for them to recognize the numbers. The good thing about Melissa and Doug is this will last you. This will be around next Christmas, the following Christmas, and it might even be around for Christmas when you have grandchildren. The one thing I would recommend, this is not a closable drawer. This is just a little wooden box. You're going to have to find a way to store your pieces, maybe with a Ziploc bag or something that you can put away when you put this away for Christmas. If you do not immediately recognize the characters on this box, that means you do not live with a toddler or my husband. This is the Bluey's Family Christmas Advent Calendar or Christmas Countdown Calendar. Bluey is a cartoon on the Disney Plus channel. They are originally an Australian cartoon that has gained tremendous popularity here. Every little kid that you know is probably obsessed with Bluey on some level, or they know Bluey. Now, I definitely recommend that you stick with the ages 3 and up on this calendar. The pieces are tiny. You will see a whole bunch of them. There are even little stickers in here that you can make your own Christmas scene if you want. You'll notice the nod to Christmas traditions in other countries with the crowns that probably came in their Christmas crackers. But this is going to be a hit. I do want to tell you, I had to pre-order this, and then when I went to order another one, it was back ordered. I did get it, but if this is something that you think your little one would like, you're going to have to order it now. Now again, the pieces with this calendar are very tiny, and some of them are just stickers, so that you can set up a little background and have your kids do something with the stickers. But you see, you get Bluey and Bingo, her sister, and a Christmas tree, which actually comes in pieces. So part of your 24 days will be to piece together the Christmas tree. That might also be a reason to start, maybe not in numeric order, and do a little quick peek, mom and dad, before you give it to the kids and let them open it, depending on what you want to put up first. If you want to put the tree up, make sure you're using the tree pieces. It comes in this little tray, which is pretty easy to slide out of the box. So if you want to do a little quick peek and just make sure your kids are opening what you want them to open on the right days. But again, these pieces are super, super playable. Your kids are going to love them. But they're teeny tiny. You're going to want to keep that in mind when you give it to your kids. This Advent calendar is going to require you to think a little bit outside the box. This is not your traditional Christmas Advent calendar. First of all, there are 30 days here, so there's not counting down to Christmas Eve. You actually go the full month of December. Another good thing about this is if you have somebody that doesn't really celebrate a traditional Christmas, but you want to do something a little fun and festive for the month of December, This is an awesome option. There's no Christmas overtones, there's no religious undertones. This is just pure, flat out, burn your face off hot sauce. So you do get 30 of these tiny bottles, and they're all different flavors, all different labels. And this is a perfect option for somebody who wants a little spice in their life. Now, one of the good things about this, as you'll see, there are different peppers in each one. Ghost peppers, there's jalapeno sauces, there's garlic sauces. So you're going to have different heat levels on every single bottle. And you're also going to get a different profile in every single bottle. So if maybe you want to share this with, a couple in the morning while you're making your scrambled eggs, or if you want to pop this on a taco, it will complement just about whatever you're doing. And the bottles are decent size. I'm just going to pull one out. They're in here pretty good. I'm just going to pull one out so that you can see. It's a decent sized little bottle. You can probably, spike a drink with this, make some salsa with it. It'll go a long way, especially the hotter ones where you're not going to need as many. But again, this will take you almost through the entire month of December, at least until New Year's Eve. And then you might want to grab something extra spicy. So this calendar is on our list because I have a kid who doesn't do the traditional girly makeup-y type things and wouldn't appreciate an Ulta Advent calendar or something along those lines. So I always look for something a little fun, a little quirky. She's a 17-year-old girl, so it's not as easy to find an Advent calendar for that age group if they don't do something stereotypical like the makeup thing. Wait till you see this, because it's absolutely adorable. So this calendar comes in a little box, and when you first get it, you can open the outside flap. Vanna, if you could open the outside flap. And you'll see all the numbered little boxes in here. And this one, unlike other Advent calendars, the numbers actually go in order. There's no hunting and pecking. And then you get a little holiday display. How cute is that? But here's the best part of this calendar. And again, this is something just a little quirky, a little off the beaten path. Look at what you get inside. How adorable are these? These are things that can get tacked up to a wall, put on a backpack. Oh my God, how sweet. They're fun, they're quirky, it's not makeup, it's not stereotypical, it's not traditional. It's just fun. This is really just about having fun. And that's a great way to go into the Christmas season. I love this one. Again, not for little kids because they are super tiny, as you can see. But I love it for most ages. I think it would be an awesome but quirky little Christmas display. This is the last calendar we're going to look at today because I think this is the absolute perfect Advent calendar. This is something that really is special for the entire family. And it's also another one of those Advent calendars that you can keep year after year and bring it out and enjoy it with your family. It's also an Advent calendar that, although it says Advent, and you will notice nods to Christmas, this is something that you can use in the month of December, regardless of which December holidays you celebrate, or even if you celebrate a December holiday. This is just an excellent way to bring your family together. So when you open it, you'll notice the traditional hunt and peck method Advent calendar. You need to find the days. And this is a collection of tiny storybooks. So these books come individually wrapped in little wintry, snowflakey paper. Again, not religiously connected, not necessarily Christmas, just a blue and white snowflake paper. And the books slide out of the sleeves. And you'll notice that not every book is a Christmas book. Now, I have gone through all of the books. I will say there are 2 of them that have a very specifically Christmas theme to them. But among this collection of books, which by the way are excellent bedtime stories, I also want to point out these are not 1 or 2 word books. These are storybooks. You could spend a few minutes each evening as a family reading these books. But the books have familiar characters. They have old classics like Winnie the Pooh. You'll find Mickey and Minnie. You'll find nods to newer Disney or Pixar films. You'll find villains highlighted in some of these books. But I just love the way that they're all individually wrapped and decorated. And then at the end of the season, this book is going to slide right back in to its little folder to be stored away for next Christmas season or next holiday season. This is by far my favorite. This is definitely one that will get used year after year. Your kids are going to love this one. And mom and dad are going to love this one too. These are just a handful of the advent calendars that you'll find available for this year. There are so many of them. We will link these in the description down below in case you want to try and track them down. But let us know, what's your favorite advent calendar? Do you even use one? And thank you, as always, for watching.